Let's play darts. Ladies and gentlemen, a very solid 60. We're trying to do more of those. Consistency, lovely line, working on that length. Let's see if we can get some more trebles today. Although we're not actually going to be doing that because we're going to be doing something different today. Checkout training, and we're going to be revisiting a checkout drill I did about a month or two ago called 10 up, 1 down. Now, this has revolutionized my training. I do this most days now when I do my warm-up. After I feel like I'm nice and warm, which I'm not today, I'm ice cold. This is as cold as I've probably been coming in and doing one of these with you. Haven't got much time today. Haven't played any darts. Got to bust out these 20 minutes here and hope to get in an hour later off camera. But we're going to do some checkouts. So that's the plan for today, because my key target is to get familiar with the numbers when it comes to checkouts in and around everything under 100. So I really struggle with getting down and without having dart counter telling me what I need, or my hockey mat here has got all the scores and the finishes you need. I don't want to be reliant on that. One of the main reasons I haven't really got out there and done started to compete at all, or even done anything online, because I want to get confident in this part of the game. So it's important to drill. I think this is a fantastic game. I would really recommend it. It's very simple, and I'm a simple man, and that's good. It's good for me. So let's just get a warm up in, because I am cold, and I'm surprised those first 3 darts were so consistent. We're rushing it already. And other things have happened. I really noticed something yesterday with my stance. Now, I don't know about you guys, but have you had, oh my goodness, yeah, I'm really going to struggle here today, and I apologise, but the wrist is really stiff and cold and old, and those 3 things don't help for good darts. I should put my hand in the microwave or something. But something I noticed yesterday about where I'm standing on the hockey, because I've been talking about this lately. Oh, it's not too bad considering how cold I am, and I'm really struggling to get the darts out. But anyway, so I've noticed something. Now, I don't know about you guys, but have you sort of had a great session on the hockey? You feel like something's changed, and you're like, wow, but I'm now on a better path than I was before, because perhaps my elbow's in a bit tighter, or perhaps my darts are becoming straighter because of where I'm standing, or anything like that. And then you get on the hockey the next day and you almost forget everything you've done. And that's been a problem. I've had good sessions, haven't been able to carry it over because I've almost forgotten what I've done that's different. And something's crept into my game without me realising, but I noticed it yesterday. So traditionally, especially if you watch my early videos, I made a big point of this, is that because I'm right eye dominant and I throw with my left hand, I want to get this eye in more, right? So to counter that, I'm doing like I've always done a Luke Humphreys. Foot is straight towards the dartboard on the hockey, rather than with the side of my foot trying to get a bit closer, leaning in. That is something that I've always done until, I reckon, the last few months. I don't know how, without me realising, I've gone into, I'm not completely on the side, but I've been at this angle where I'm twisting my body in, right? Whereas beforehand I was straight on, like this. And I don't know why, but I somehow managed to stop being so straight on. And just throwing yesterday, I felt much more comfortable, much more sort of in line with the board, being straight on. And I'm now going to make sure I do that. So I think the bit of advice I'm trying to give here is be careful not to slip into bad habits without realising I've done that. So I've got a bit of energy, a bit enthusiastic, because I'm confident that that is going to help me. Now I've realised it and can go back. Well, let's throw some at 19. Look at those beauties. Can't beat a 133. Well, you can. There's a lot of scores you can get. That'll be a 133. 18s. So this is almost like today, because I do this checkout drill in my warm-up, I'm pretty much showing you what I do to warm up. And I think everyone's different, and I don't think there's a right or a wrong. Maybe there is. But I feel like you just need to get into the groove of things and throw a lot of arrows, and there's different ways of doing it. So what I tend to do is, I'll stay on 20s, right? This is what I tend to do in my warm-up. Stay on 20s, and I'll throw about as many darts as it takes to get consistent. And then when I feel like I'm consistent on the 20, I'll drop down to 19s. And then when I'm consistent on the 19s, I go to 18s. When I'm consistent on the 18s, I'll then, sometimes I go to 17, but most of the time I'll go double 16. When I feel like I'm in range, I'm trying to hit that double 16 and I'm not too far away with most darts, I'll then go to double 4 because it's my least favourite. Lovely, look at those. The 19s are always my favourite. So I feel comfortable there. And then I'll see if I can feel comfortable in the 18s. Hoppa. See, already I'm slightly at an angle, so I just need to keep reminding myself to straighten up. So these habits do come in without you realising it. It's a bit of laziness, I guess, a bit of lack of awareness. Ooh, shame about the last one. But I'm comfortable enough there, so I know I'm rushing this because we've obviously got some arrows to throw. But then I'll do double 16. Definitely a cold wrist here. Hope you're all looking forward to the darts this weekend. This will probably come out over the weekend, so you're probably in the middle of it. Hoppa. Should be some cracking stuff. Everyone's quite excited about it. It's a good format as well. Look at those. So that's lovely. So I'm happy with those. So we'll move on to double 4, my least favourite double at the moment. But it's starting to become not my least favourite because I have been working on it a lot. Hey, 2 in there. What lovely stuff. Considering how cold I am. The Iceman. Right, let's go. Shall we go? Let's get this going. Right, so the game is, for those who don't know, you start at 50 and you've got to check out 50. You've got 3 darts to check out 50. So I will personally be going 18, double 16. And if I get it, fantastic, we celebrate and I move up 10 points. So I'll go on to 60. I've got to check out 60. If I check out 60, I've got up to 70, so on and so forth. Now, if I don't check it out, the 50, I have to drop down to 49. Can't check out the 49, I'll drop down to 48. That's the game here. Where it gets interesting for me is when we get above 60 and I have to work out the checkouts. And I will use the mat, but I'm trying to, when I'm using the mat, if I'm on 61, let's say, I'll be like, right, treble 15, double 8, treble 15, double 8, and I'm trying to remember to do that so it becomes natural. So for example, on 62, I know I want to go treble 10, double 16, which is also what it recommends. Now, even a month ago, I wouldn't have known that. So slowly, and I'm not very good because the brain I've got is probably the size of a baby mule. So this is going to be hard for me to actually finally get there with remembering all these. And I think it is a memory thing rather than working the maths out. But look, answers in the comments if there's anything else I could be doing for my brain and checkouts. So let's go. Right, we're on 50. So I want to, like I said, I want to check out 18. And look, this is also replicates the stress or the pressure that checkouts involve, and not missing singles, as I've spoken about a lot. 18. Oh, that's a very loose dart, that. So now look, I've busted really. Well, I haven't busted, but I can't obviously check out a 25. So I'm going to stay on that double 16 just for practice. So now I'm down to 49. Now the only other thing that I have to bear in mind is remembering these numbers, because you know what I'm like, guys. So we could easily go from 49 to 52 or something here, because I've forgotten what we're on. Right, we're on 49, so I'm doing the same drill here. I want to get 17. And there we go, checkout, 2 darts there. That's lovely, lovely stuff. So now, because I was on 49, I'm now on, altogether now, 59. Aren't you smart? So obviously I can't really get double 16 on a 59, so I'm always going to go 19 tops. I'm sure most people would. Oh, so there I've hit a 57 there. So that leaves double 1. Oh, and then I've busted it. I'm just going to shoot again. 2 poor darts. But you get the drill now. You understand what we're up to here. We're on 58. Tops. Ooh, unlucky. Not too bad. I was a bit worried coming into this, because I know I do like to get in about 20 minutes before I come on. It's coming in cold. I'm throwing much better than I expected. But I did have a strawberry milk. The strawberry milk today, I thought I needed a little extra. So instead of chocolate milk or milk, I went for strawberry milk. So no excuses. Right, so that was 57, wasn't it? 58, so we're on 57. Oh, here we go. So we missed the first one. So that brings it down to 54. So I'm going to go for 14 and tops. That is a terrible, terrible dart. So that leaves us 42. So I'm going to go tops, just for practice. $56, 16, tops. That is a very poor dart again. So we're going to go 9. I've hit 27 there. So I was on 56, didn't I? I needed 56, so we're on 49. Take away 27 is 22. That leaves us double 11. Ooh. So 55. So you understand the drill, and it is worth doing every day, I think. Just like for 10 minutes as part of your warm-up. 55, so let's go single 15. Let's go tops. There it is. Lovely stuff. So that takes us up to 65, and this is where it gets interesting, because off the top of my dome, I'm not familiar with what I should be hitting for 65. So the mat tells me treble 19, double 4. So you're obviously at 57 there. So for 65, I'm going to treble 19. Next door there. So that takes us to, what we're on, 65, 62. So I need a treble 10 here. Double 16. Poor, poor dart. Did the hard work getting that treble 10 there. Lovely dart, that. A terrible final dart. So we're down to 64. Once again, I'm not really sure. So 64, should know this one. Double 16, treble 16, double 8. Treble 16, double 8, 64. Poor. So that leaves us 58. So we're going to go 18 tops. And he's done it. Lovely. Hitting the tops nicely there. That's beautiful. We'll take that. So that takes us from 64 to 74. And at this stage, I feel like it's a success. If I get into the 70s, I've been throwing some good checkouts. So this is a good session. So 74, right? Right, so 74 is a treble 14. So 74, 14, right. Then double 16. Too high. So we were on 74, so we're now on 65. So really pulling this out the bag, we need a treble 19, double 4. No, but we'll go the double 4. Unlucky. So we are now on 73, which is a treble 19, double 8. 73, treble 19, double 8. So that leaves us 66. No, 67. Treble 17, double 8. Unlucky. So that leaves us bull, does it not? What were we on? 67? Yeah, it does. So we're on bull here. We could get this out. Nailed it. Boyos. I'm all right on the checkouts today. Missing a few things I should be missing, like singles and stuff, but look at that, nailed a bull there. Well, this is a big score for me. Don't normally get into the 80s. So what were we just on? 73. So we're on 83. My goodness. Now 83 is treble 16, double 16. Treble 17, double 16, right? 83. This is the problem, right? Now I've missed, I'm now having to work things out. So I was on 83, that's 63, 66. 66, I should know this by now, treble 14, double 12. So that we're going to be bust here, but we'll go for the double 12. For funsies. Yeah, I'm not normally in the 80s, if I'm honest, guys. This is great, actually. What were we on? 83. So on 82. So for 82, it's suggesting bull, double 16. 82, bull. It'd be nice to hit this again. No. So that leaves us 62, which we know is treble 10. So I've got to try and remember that automatically. He's done it again here. Double 16, come on, boy. Violent. Not bad, though. Oh, goodness. Hitting that treble 10 a couple of times. That's good news, because I do find myself on 62 often. So I'm pleased with that. Well, what are we on here? 81, which is treble 19, double 12, 81. Treble 19, double 12, 81. So now we're on 81, 60, 62, which we know, treble 10. Shame. So that leaves us 52. So we're going to go, let's just go bull. Ooh, unlucky. Maybe I shouldn't warm up at all. I mean, this is pretty decent, guys. Right, I think that's giving you a good idea. I've got into the 80s there. Whether I do this drill every month, I'm not sure, but it's a good one. I'll be definitely doing it every day. Whether it's interesting for you guys or not sure, because it's me spending a lot of time working out what I'm doing. But really good session. Really pleased with that, considering all. Thank you for your time. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the darts.